Am I brain?
Yep.
And I'm broken, fuck! Nice question.
This is a moment my heart dropped, to be honest. $300 down the drain. But for some reason, I was not mad. Let's talk about it. But first, let's jump ahead a couple days.
What's good, friends? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm back in LA. This is one of my favorite parks where I like to play basketball, where I like to unwind and chill. Today's Memorial Day, so there are a lot of people out, a lot of kids, and it's a cool vibe. I really like it. For that, I went to one of my favorite places here in LA, which is Little Tokyo, which I really enjoy. I'm a huge anime and video game nerd, for you guys who don't know, so that is what I love to do. It just has an amazing vibe. The people are cool. A lot of people though, you know what I mean? Got myself some food over there, just like indulged in LA lifestyle for me today, just to unwind and just process what actually happened in Mexico. A lot of people don't realize what it takes to be a full-time musician. I'm not an artist. I do have my own artist projects as well, yes. I'm not huge as an artist. I make my money as a piano player. I am being hired, if you know what I mean. So I'm on call. Somebody calls me, can you play this salsa band? Can you do this musical? Can you play piano for any project? I'm your man. So that is how I make my money. That means we travel. That means we have to carry all of our equipment and luggage. It's a lot of work aside from actually playing music. So what's this trip? This trip was a beautiful trip with really good friends of mine. And obviously if we can like travel outside of the country, that's always a plus, right? We are being flown out to Mexico City to this beautiful hotel. First day out, we had some drinks. A friend of mine got a new apartment here in LA, which is really hard to get as a musician. So I treated him to some beautiful tequila.
Polvorear un poco.
Ah, y después chupas. So
okay.
you put it in the orange.
Got it.
Que Dios se lo pague. No, mentira.
And there was a special delicacy because he gave us some oranges and they had some worm socks, which is crazy. That is like a Mexican thing. That's what he told us, and we enjoyed that. That was really, really cool. So after the tequila, after each shot, we basically ate that worm salt. And it was great. It was really flavorful. Great. After that, we had some great drinks with tacos and like all the good food. Yo, Mexico and Mexican food is just incredible. I can eat it all day long. It's so... Got the kids screaming in here.
We're on stage for sound check.
Sorry, bro. After setting up and after doing our sound check, we also went out because we want to make the best of a trip like this, you know what I mean? So we did get some drinks after that as well, and then we had dinner together, the whole band, which was really cool. It's like a bonding moment. At this point, what everybody says, it's about networking, you know what I mean? It's about getting to know the people you work with, because especially as musicians, we got to be locked. We got to know each other on stage. It's all about like chemistry and how we know each other, anticipating moves, anticipating music, and all these kind of things. Better we know each other, the better the gig is going to be. Next day, I woke up. We had a pretty early call time because we had to do some more sound checking. So I didn't really have much time before the gig itself to go out. And that is where everything happens. Yeah, we went to another restaurant that was around, I would say maybe 2 o'clock. And then after that, went to another bar, which was beautiful. I'm going to put some pictures up here for you guys to see. And then we went to this park. That's when it all happened, friends. That is where I scratched my glasses. And to be honest, I was really pissed at first. I mean, those glasses are not cheap. I bought them last year after I had a really good season. I made good money. So I was like, I'm going to treat myself to these glasses. So seeing something expensive like this just break in an instant, because I was unlucky, to be honest. I just wanted to have fun. I did a backflip and landed on my glasses. Yes, it's not a good feeling, but for some reason, it kind of opened up my eyes at that moment. And it kind of made me think that I'm pretty blessed, to be honest, that I can be in Mexico City. People fly us out. I don't have to pay anything to be there. They fly us back home. I'm living in LA. I'm free during the week to enjoy my life. I live in a beautiful apartment and have a beautiful car. Like, I'm so lucky to be where I am. One pair of glasses is not going to change that. And aside from my apartment and the car and everything, I have material, you know what I mean? Like, I enjoy certain things as well. I'm not like a minimalist, but everything I own has a purpose. And I think that is an important thing for me. But the bottom line with this whole story is that material things don't really mean much. The experiences mean something. Your social circle, the people you work with, that means something. And that's what I'm saying. It's not about the glasses. These glasses are not worth anything anymore. They weren't worth anything before that as well. You know what I mean? The experience is the most important part about this. So day 2, after this experience, we went home to the hotel, got ourselves ready, and yeah, show was on. Also, as a musician, we got to be very adaptable because we cannot plan a lot of things. Sometimes the coordinator or the planner says we're doing a whole different thing. So even if we planned our set list, even if we planned the songs and rehearsed everything, it might be totally different on the day itself. So we had to cut a whole bunch of songs that we were supposed to do because they had somebody else come in or something else shifted, right? At one point we were on stage and the coordinator said, I don't like the stage at all. So they had to redo the whole stage with like the LED screens and like the stage itself. Our instruments were placed differently, like all these things. We got to be adaptable. If we're not adaptable, that's going to be really bad for us. You know what I mean? All of this adds stress. All of this adds like an extra layer of like work that goes on your mental, if that makes sense. So yes, we did our gig. It was great. The people loved us. Afterwards, we're the Gypsy Kings. Gypsy Kings are great. They're like a legendary status at this point with these beautiful songs like Volare, you know what I mean, right? So this was really cool to see that we are playing like as a first band before Gypsy Kings. And we had a great time, great after party. And me and my friends, we also like connected. And after that, we went to a club. Not just one club, 3 clubs. Fun story is that we bribed the security that they let us in because there was a huge line in front of that first club because they had like a Bad Bunny evening or something. It wasn't even the guy itself. There were like, I don't know, 200 people lining up, which is wild. So we just went up front and asked the guy, because we did have somebody who was from there. He took care of everything. He went up to the security and asked if we could get in. And he said, yeah, they give us a little bit of money. That's how Mexico. It's just wild. It's really interesting. And yes, in Mexico itself, I didn't really talk to the camera much. I just took a couple impressions, a couple videos that were cool. But that's why I wanted to talk to you guys about this. Because I'm back here in LA, like I said, and we sometimes forget the beautiful things that happen to us and around us because we're like caught up on these small little things, materialistic things that ultimately don't really matter. That's why I think it was like a really cool like metaphor to have something happen like that, to actually reframe what's important in our life, if you guys know what I mean. Yeah, I urge you guys, next time, if you are in a situation with good friends, if you are on vacation, if something good happened to you, just be aware of the moment. Be aware that, yeah, these are the most important things. It's not about money. It's not about material things. And like I said before, these glasses are the perfect testament that it's not about like material things. These expensive glasses are just, I'm going to put these on my shelf as like a memento for something fun that happened that day. And every time I look at these, I'm going to think back to this moment and think, oh yeah, this is a great trip. It was stressful and it was chaotic, but it was fun and it was great. Look at these. It's crazy, right? Insane, friends. Yes, my heart hurt a little, but It was a great trip, and this is going to be a memento for me for a long time, which is a fun story to tell to people. I just wanted to share this moment because I think that was like a fun story that we can always find something positive in supposedly negative situation. If you guys enjoyed this kind of content, definitely leave a like, subscribe. Thanks for being here. This was a little different. I do want to share a little bit more about my life and yeah, being a full-time musician because it is interesting. I hope you guys enjoy it too. So thanks guys. Peace.